Appreciate it. For more on this, we are joined now by a Jewish activist, Lizzy Savetsky. She joins me in studio. Great to have you here. Let's go back to the sleeper cells for a minute, because that's a scary, realistic potential here in the United States, given what we've seen here play out with Iran. What's your take on what we just heard there from people that have worked within the administration, have worked on the front lines here, but they're actively looking for this right now?
Well, thank God we have President Trump cracking down on this, because we know that Iran, the Islamic Republic of Iran, is the largest exporter of terrorism in the world. Hamas, Hezbollah, the Houthis. But of course, there are threats right here. And it's not theoretical. This is something that's happening immediately, and we need to be on guard. As the gentleman said, you know, there were 17 years that went into planning the October 7th massacre in Israel. And we'd be foolish to think that there aren't the same type of plans happening right here in our country. We have to remember that this is a regime that chants death to Israel, death to America. They are very clearly telling us what their plans are. And, you know, this is not an immigration issue. This is an issue of national security, and it needs to be our #1 priority.
Well, and we just saw there those Iranians that have broken into the country illegally, that were apprehended now. That's good. So, you know, it's great to see that our law enforcement is actively looking for this. But in New York City, this could be potentially one of the spots that could get hit by one of these sleeper cells, given the amount of population that lives here. You live in New York City. As someone who's Jewish, is it concerning? Are you taking anything? Is it worrisome to be walking around the streets?
I think it's absolutely horrific to be a Jewish person in New York City right now, because we're living in a constant state of anxiety. And, you know, I was walking down the street yesterday, actually, after the synagogue on Shabbat, and I had 3 different Jewish people who follow me stop me on the street, and the fear in their eyes was just absolutely heartbreaking. I mean, this is what we're living with. And I think it's good that we're being vigilant and we have our eyes open, but we have a very real possibility of the wrong person coming into power come November, and this problem will get worse. This city could very well turn into a large campus encampment where terror supporters are running rampant. And we know from our experience that they don't just stop with their calls for the destruction of the Jewish people, they act. And so, yes, I am concerned, and I worry about the fact that I have 3 little Jewish children that I'm raising in this city. But again, I don't think this is a Jewish issue. I think this is an American issue. I think this is an issue that every single New Yorker should be concerned about and be thinking about.
Absolutely. Lizzy's going to stay with us. She's going to join us for some other conversations throughout the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Still ahead, New York.